I'd like to first introduce Paul Sweatman, who is the regional manager of the principal group, who's going to be kicking off our event today, presenting the award to Tim, and he's going to give us a few words about what the award is all about, and so I'd like to introduce Paul Sweatman.
Great. Like I said, I'm Paul Sweatman with the Principal Financial, and I work over in the Chicagoland area, and it's delighted to be here today to recognize Gibson Insurance as one of Principal's 10 best companies for employee financial security in 2014. Gibson is one of 10 companies receiving national recognition for their outstanding commitment to their employees. 13 years ago, now the Principal program, 10 Best program, was created to recognize companies just like Gibson. And Gibson joins an impressive roster of 130 companies that have been recognized for the tenure of the program. In 2014, 30 finalists were chosen, and Gibson won and stood out for many reasons, but one of the reasons was their outstanding benefit program. As you know, the benefit programs that are funded by Gibson are medical, life, short-term, long-term, 401k, and of course employee stock ownership programs. And then also you have access to dental, vision, critical illness, accident, long-term care. That's quite an investment. So Tim, I would like to present to you give you this trophy in honor of becoming one of the Principal 10 Best companies for employee financial security.
Thank you. Paul, thank you very much. We really appreciate you being here. We've always had such high regard for the Principal Financial Group over the years. Done a lot of business with you guys, so to think of us being honored by you with all the different companies in the country that could be up for this award and the other 9 that won is a huge deal for us. Our mission at Gibson, as all of you know, is to protect what matters most. And as an insurance and risk management firm, we kind of think back in the good old days, that might be putting a policy together for your building if it catches on fire. That is not so difficult to do anymore, but as we think about what our mission is to protect what matters most, we have helped and we have seen a big shift in the employers we work with of really understanding what does matter most to their success. And more often than not, as you help them work through this, they realize that buildings can be replaced and businesses can be up and running again, but that won't happen without great people. And we know in order to deliver on our mission that we also have to have great people. We're in the people business. We don't have a lot of assets. We don't have trucks and equipment and buildings. All we have is people, and it's all of you. So for us, when we think about what matters most, it's our people, it's our independence, it's protecting our way of life and what we have here, because we know we can deliver best for our clients when we have a great group of people. And in order to have a great group of people, we have to spend a lot of time and money and investing in helping you be the best you can be, having a great lifestyle for you, supporting you and your pursuits, your family, all those kind of things matter. And so as we've been able to experience some success along the way, one of the greatest things I think that we've been able to do then is, going back about 4 years ago now, is to put the ESOP in place so that everybody shares in ownership, everybody shares in winning. And one of those stories that I tell a lot, that when we first put the ESOP in place and how it kind of changed and shifted thinking and so on, was somebody popped their head in my office and said, hey, I was driving down to the Indianapolis office and I checked, and rental car is cheaper than the mileage reimbursement, so I got a rental car, go ESOP, and duck back out. And I thought, for the $71 we saved, and I think she might be over there, thinking about that and knowing what that meant, that's just money we can reinvest in all those things that are most important to us. And so our clients, our colleagues, and the third area then is our community in terms of what matters most. I think most of us, and we are, as you know, very involved in our community, and it's probably the neatest part about this today. The award is great recognition for all of you and for us. but the chance to have it do something good for one of our community partners is great. And I know we talk about this a lot too. We do that for a couple of reasons. A lot of us do it that's because we want to. We want to help others, we want to see them succeed. But we also understand how this connects back with what we do. We can't be in business. We can't be great for our clients, and our clients won't be great if we don't have a great community. And they need great employees too. And so if we stand by and watch the community struggle and so on, and don't do our part to help and to help make it great, we're missing out. We won't be in business long. Our clients won't be in business long. We won't have this ESOP. We won't be able to celebrate things like today. So I just appreciate all you have done to make this a great organization. We also appreciate, we've had some tremendous advisors over the years, and a lot of forethought and great leadership going all the way back to Dan and Dave Gibson and Greg Downs and so on. I remember when I first came to Gibson, I had never seen a more generous 401k plan. In fact, I thought they were joking on this. We talked to our advisors. I know our 401k advisor talks about he's never seen such high average balances in a 401k plan kind of per person. And for many, many years, and with the stock market the way it's been too, it's pretty close. The value of our 401k plan is almost the same and perhaps even more than the value of our company. It tells you something about how much people have been able to save and take care of themselves. So we couldn't have done it without all the help of those folks. And again, really honored today and honored to have some great folks from our community here today. So thank you very much.
If you want to stay up here with me, principal, we also believe that giving back is incredibly important. And so with winning the 10 Best Company award, you also get a check for $2,500 that goes to your nonprofit of choice, which is the Boys and Girls Club of St. Joseph County. Here you go.
So at Boys and Girls Club, we have, with our kids, this thing called Caught Being Great. And so we love to, whether it's in the hallway or in one of our program areas, we really encourage our staff to talk to the kids about what it means to be great. And so hearing you reflect upon, Tim, what it means as a Gibson associate to be great, really just kind of gave me the excuse to say, hey, good job, everybody. You have definitely been caught being great today, and it's really an honor and a privilege to be associated with all of you in this great award. Somewhere in here, there was a, Tanya, where'd it go? Do you know? Pardon me. Uh-oh, someone stole my really awesome script. Thank you. Okay. See, that's what happens when you're over-prepared. But seriously, congratulations, Tim, and Jerry, and Greg, and Tanya, and I'd love to name all of you because I know this truly is an award that's bigger than one person. As great a leader as Tim is, and I know that because we benefit from his leadership every day as the chairman of the Boys and Girls Club. You have achieved something great in this honor, and that greatness extends far beyond this one accolade. I really am incredibly grateful for Gibson's support and partnership with the Boys and Girls Club. You all don't do anything halfway. So when a few years ago, Gibson Associates decided that they wanted to get really serious about being community partners and being great stewards of the community, they didn't do that halfway either. And they assigned and assembled this great committee, an ad hoc committee of employees from the top down. This committee worked together, I think, over several months and surveyed every single employee to talk about what is it that matters most to the associates of Gibson. And it turns out that what matters most to you is what matters most to most of us. And I will kind of summarize, I think, what Tim said a little bit, but kind of in this order. I think what I've heard associates tell me over time is it's family, it's business, building good business, it's children, and doing all those things we build community. Our mission at the Boys and Girls Club is to inspire and enable all children particularly those kids who need us most to reach their full potential as productive, responsible, and caring citizens. And we do this by building strong families and healthy children and developing programs that will help us achieve that. Like our friends at Gibson, we believe that investing in children is not only the right thing to do, the ethical thing to do, but the smart thing to do financially. So if we're going to build financial health in our families, we're going to build financial health in our communities, we know that the best way we can do that is by starting early. Those early investments are what pay many dividends down the road. It really is an honor to partner with such an incredible group of professionals who help us achieve this vision, a really shared vision that allows us to achieve your mission of protecting what matters most. So thank you for helping us to build a community that is safe, prosperous, and always puts what matters most first. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Mayor Pete Buttigieg would like to say a few words as well. So thank you very much, Mayor, for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. I'll be brief. First of all, just great to be here to see this recognition. Congratulations, Tim, to you. Really appreciate your leadership, not only of this firm, but in the business community and the community at large. And would expect nothing less following the footsteps of Greg Downs, who's also been and continues to be a very important leader in this community. Appreciate the principal taking an interest in the South Bend firm, singling it out for this kind of national recognition, because one thing that I often speak about in terms of what is fueling this roaring comeback that South Bend is having right now is that we distinguish ourselves not only by our own standards, but by national standards that we have. And you see it everywhere from precision manufacturing that's getting national recognition to the world-class work going on in our universities. And it's great to have our business community acknowledged as well. Of course, I speak not only in my community capacity, but also as the chief executive of an organization that looks to Gibson to help take care of our people. So we have more than 1,000 employees. Making sure we do right by them is a very important part of our strategy for moving forward as an organization. And one of the ways that a company that handles benefits and helps us take care of people can be most convincing is by taking care of your people. And so it's great to see everything from the innovative employee stock ownership plan that you have in place to the success that you've had in 401k participation and generosity in that program. So I want to thank not only the leadership team, but the team that's gathered here for everything you do for the city. And end by saying how great it is also to see a benefit to the Boys and Girls Club, an organization that unquestionably makes our community a better place. I've seen it firsthand, see for myself the effect it has on those kids' lives. Sometimes when I just need to pick me up, I pop in. We've got a little bit better about giving me a fair warning. I think.
Anytime, Mary.
But we appreciate all of your work that's going on. So thank you, congratulations, and look forward to working together on the road ahead to continue to make our community a great place.
With us today is also Jeff Ray. He is the fearless leader of the Chamber of Commerce of St. Joseph County, and he's also going to say a few words too. Thank you.
Tough act to follow with the four fantastic speakers here. Boy, an honor for me to be here and spend just a minute or two with you today. We have the great pleasure of working with businesses from all over the community, large, small, in all geographic reaches of this area, in all kinds of industries. And what's excited us so much is the outstanding role model that Gibson is to the rest of the business community as well. You know, businesses sometimes get a bad reputation in terms of how they feel about their employees and how they're taking care of their employees, especially this day and age. We think Gibson is an outstanding role model for the rest of those businesses that we work with. We're very appreciative of all the great leadership things they do in the community. We're excited about the talent that they're attracting to our area. As we talk about attracting top talent to our area, we know that we have to have great companies here that take care of their employees, and we know Gibson's on the front edge of that and has really become the preferred place to work here in the city of South Bend. And so we're honestly thrilled to include him here and honored to work with him each and every day, and congratulate Tim and the entire team on this great award. So congratulations.
So thank you very much for being here, for all the wonderful words that you said about our company.